everybody, welcome to another episode of Code Unlocked. Today we're going to be talking about unpopular opinions from me and Victoria.
Okay, all right, let's get into it. Some of these unpopular opinions that I have are like so dumb, but get into it. So my first unpopular opinion is that I feel like the first High School Musical was like the best out of the three. I don't know like how you feel about it.
Honestly, like that's so true because I could barely even watch the other ones. Okay, wait, actually, I like the third one. Like when they're about to go off to college. That was low-key kind
What
of
was the
good.
plot? Like what was the plot of the third one? Like
They were graduating. They were seniors in high school now,
you
and
know,
they're
I feel
like
like that
going
one
off to college.
it doesn't resonate as much is because like it was in theaters, like so it wasn't as like
Okay, that's true.
accessible. And I only remember one song out of that one. I think it was like the last one, like High School Musical.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
but that's like iconic though.
Okay, but you can name five songs off the first one.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't watched High School Musical in a long time.
I
Yeah,
know.
after
I
this, I'm
wonder
gonna have to.
like the next generations, like what will be like their High School Musical? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that, like. I don't know. It's gonna be probably something on like Netflix or something. I don't even
I
know.
know. Love Island.
Oh my gosh. Love Island stressed me out this summer. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm done with that show.
Yeah. Dang. Okay, my unpopular opinion is you don't have to go to a top university to become like to break into tech. Like I feel like a lot of people on social media talk about how you have to go to like Georgia Tech or Harvard to like
Like
get
stand
a job. Yeah, and I'm just like, no. Like you could go to community college. You could even not go to college if you work hard enough and you self-teach to
hmm
do whatever you want. So when people say that, I'm just like I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah, I never got the hype with like prest or like Ivy League prestigious colleges too, because I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. Like I'm getting like, a similar education and like I'm not in as much debt. You know what I mean? Because those schools are not cheap. So
yeah.
but I mean maybe it's like the social experience of it, or maybe they're getting the top of the top professors, but it's like, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. I don't know
Um,
if the cost is enough to justify though.
Hello, yeah, like I think I saw like was it Harvard was like 60 or like even more, like 60K or something.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's never that
something
serious
insane.
like that. Okay. YouTube is the best social media app that's out there, in my opinion. Like I love YouTube. I'm just always on YouTube. You know how like TikTok like went down and people was crashing out? Like I feel like if that happened to YouTube, like that would be me. I'm like, this is my favorite app.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really like YouTube, but I'm not gonna lie, like I am that type of way about TikTok. Like when
Really?
it went down for a little bit, I was low-key crashing out. I was like, oh my gosh, like this was like my lifeline for so long.
Yeah, yeah. Like
So
I feel like I just recently kind of got into TikTok of just like scrolling and stuff, but it's one of those apps where it's just like you could just be on there just scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
mhm.
And low key, that's I would say like top two is like YouTube and like low key Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Because that is just like I'll just be scrolling. People are just so unhinged on Twitter and it's
Twitter's
funny.
a little too toxic for me, not gonna lie.
It is. It actually really is.
Yeah. I do like YouTube because it's like you can just find so much information on there.
I
Like
agree,
I
yeah.
always like look up like recipes and stuff, or if you're studying for like a class, I'm like, all right, let's just check it out on
Yeah.
YouTube. And then
Uh,
I like watching like the little vlogs of people too.
So, well, that's actually another unpopular opinion that I have, but like, but you can low-key see that YouTube is kind of like biting off of TikTok because of like the shorts that they do. Like everybody's biting off of TikTok. Have you seen Instagram's new update where you can like repost? Like, have
I
you seen it?
know.
I'm like, please keep this to
I
TikTok.
know. I just don't understand. Like, where's the uniqueness between these apps? Like, isn't
They're
that the
so
whole?
unoriginal like that.
Yeah. And then like Instagram now like lets you share your location like Snapchat does.
I
I'm
turned
like,
that off real quick.
no,
Like,
I know. I was like, this is kind of creepy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
Snapchat did used to do, or do they? I'm not on Snapchat anymore, but they used to do that. Yeah, like just so unoriginal, but yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube is supreme.
Okay, another one that I have is AI can be like super overhyped. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be super useful, but
Mhm.
like I feel like people are like, this is like everything, like it's gonna be the next biggest thing. And that's just kind of crazy to me. And there's just like huge like implications to it, like environmental
Yeah.
effects and like biases. So yeah.
Yeah, I was like watching a video about like how there's like a town in Missouri or something that's predominantly black, and they put like these data centers in there, and it's just like ruining their communities and stuff. And there is the harmful sides of it, but then there's like pros and cons, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's also like it is like I feel like AI should be like a tool to like, help us be more productive, but not like simply just overtake things. Because this is my thing with AI, my unpopular opinion. If you're going to use AI to like, write code for you or to write your essays or to write this email, can you get better at prompt engineering? Like, can you at least ask it better prompts? Because now
Mhm.
you're just looking lazy. Like, you're just looking lazy and you got to do better. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, what are your thoughts?
No, I kind of feel the same way too because if you're being lazy with the prompts and you're just like, oh, it'll read my mind what I want. It
It's not
won't, and
gonna
it
read
gives
your
you like
mind. Yeah.
no, and it gives you like literally like everything wrong, and then like you don't even know that it's wrong because like you
Mhm.
just don't, and then you use it and then it's just wrong. And I'm like,
Yeah,
guys, come on.
yeah, no, like I agree with you. Like, there's like the pros and cons to AI, but I also kind of feel like I also don't want it to get to a point where it's like overtaking like a lot of like jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, can we just get back to like the humanness, if that's a word, humanness of just like society? Like, AI doesn't have to do everything for us. Like, I'm still scared to get into a Waymo.
I
Like,
know.
I don't know if I'm there yet. You know what I mean? Like,
So another unpopular opinion I have is being able to like sell yourself and being personable and social. I feel like can help you more than like actual like don't get me wrong, you need skills like coding skills, whatever, but like I feel like most employers would probably take someone who's more sociable than
hmm.
someone who like can only code, but they're like really awkward.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because it's like they need good team dynamics too. Like sometimes I think about this, like, well, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be a manager. I kind of like being an individual contributor, but I was just kind of thinking about this, like when you're a manager, it's like you want to produce like a good team, like a team that can produce like quality work, because there's just metrics tied to everything you do, you know what I mean? And if you have a team that just doesn't gel or things like that, like yeah, it'll make a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to
Mhm.
be that person that's just like it's hard to work with or yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because you spend a majority of the time at work. Why are you trying to be difficult, you know?
Exactly. I know. You spend more time at work than I feel like you do with your family at this point with these 40 plus hour work weeks. So
That's very true. Isn't that crazy when you really
I
think
know.
about
The world.
it? Like,
Dang.
I like low-key wish if they would push the like 30-hour work week or what is
Yeah.
even that's still a lot to me. Like it's
Yeah, I
like
agree.
20. Like we do not need to be like doing the most like this, you know?
Hmm.
Um, but
Or at
yeah.
least experimenting with it. Like as far as like, are we just as productive in like a 32-hour work week versus a 40? So
Well,
I don't know.
they tried to do that with working from home and they try to make everybody go back. Like
Dang, they're lame for that.
very, very. So it's like, how are you trying to be progressive by, introducing AI or laying people off because AI can do their jobs, da da da, but you don't want to be progressive with the 32-hour work week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
Like,
yeah, it's weird, but so I feel like Instagram isn't what it used to be anymore. Like it's just so inauthentic now. Everything is just an ad, which don't get me wrong, like I love to use the ads for a grocery club, but that's my business page. The actual like my personal like I'm like I want to see the people I'm following. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
also, even with that, I feel like it's just like everybody's trying to be like influencer like or just be like, just like not authentic, you know what I mean? And it's just like Instagram is just boring now. Like I literally just go on there to watch my reality show clips, okay? Or to go on the shade room. Even lately, I haven't been on the shade room because I've just been on Twitter so much, but like I just go on Instagram just to like watch my shows, and then post stuff for Girls Gym Co. Like that's literally it. Like,
Yeah, no, I also agree with you because recently I've been trying to wean off social media. And
Mhm.
honestly, it's like even the times where I'm like itching to go on there and then I go on there, I'm like disappointed. I'm like,
Like
where was
there was
like that
nothing waiting for
magicalness?
me. Yeah.
I'm like, where was that entertainment that was once there? Now everything is just so boring. So I'm like, and that's true, like
Literally.
everything just looks the same and the ads kill me. Tell me
Yeah.
why I have like videos I have to watch for class that are on YouTube, and
Hmm.
my professor has ads on them. I'm like,
Wait,
what?
what?
Yeah, like they're uploaded by my professor. Like
Uh-huh.
they're her videos that she wants us to watch as like the lecture because it's an online course,
Uh-huh.
and the YouTube videos themselves have like ads on them, like her video.
Oh,
I'm just like,
interesting. Oh,
not
wow.
us having to watch ads for a lecture that I'm paying for already.
It's kind
So,
of crazy because it's like people just really don't have cable any or it's not even like, cable or just like TV, but it's more so like it's a new day and age, like everybody's online, so it's like they have to like figure out different ways to just like push ads on people because we're not really watching TV like that anymore. And but it's like it's oversaturated, like it's too much. It's way too much. Like sometimes I am influenced though. I did see
oh,
this on TikTok of like, the CarPlay.
oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't have CarPlay, you can like get like this like yeah, CarPlay adapter type thing.
yeah.
I did get influencer, but like, on the daily, I'm just like, leave me.
Hey, but that's like useful because
Right,
you
it's
only you drive
useful.
almost every day, so it's a
Yeah.
little upgrade for your car.
Right, exactly,
Like
exactly.
that's acceptable, but like the Labubus, okay,
What's the like what is
that's
this
another
with the
unpopular
Lububus
opinion. Like,
now? I don't get the hype with the Lububus right
yeah, I don't either because I'm like, what even are they? They're kind of ugly. They kind of freak me out a little,
It's like these little
and
dolls. I'm like, so what are you doing with it? Like, are
I
you just
know.
looking at it?
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I get them being like a little accessory, I guess, but like there's just a huge obsession over them, and I feel a little left out. I'm like, what does it even mean? Like,
I'm not
just
because yeah, with this current season of Love Island, like they were just talking about that so much, and I was like, maybe
oh
I'm this old. I'm like, what is it like? I don't get it. I really don't. It's like the Pokemons, you know what I mean? Like I'm not really into that, but it's just like, is it kind of
yeah.
like that kind of obsession? Like I don't know.
Hey, but there's more to Pokemon, okay? There's more to it.
I know. It's like, what are we doing? But like,
Yeah, I guess to each their own. I don't know, cause
yeah.
I just like I don't know. I don't know the meaning behind them, so I'm just like I can't like obsess over them because I don't know what they
No,
even mean.
ask ChatGPT, what is the obsession with this? And maybe it'll let me know. Because I'm like, what
We
is
need to
it?
know.
Okay, so this kind of goes back to what you were saying about like going to a prestigious or Ivy League college, like you don't need. To me, I feel like the whole Silicon Valley vibe or just that like the Bay, like that whole vibe is just like I feel like it's not what it's cracked up to be. Like or like working for like a FANG. Like, yes, I'm sure like, it's like, it looks good or like you get the perks. But low key, I watched a YouTube video lately and they're like just with the whole like shifting nature and just like the workforce and tech and stuff with all these layoffs, like those perks are not what they used to be. You know what I mean? Like, getting gourmet meals at the Google office or all this other stuff. So it's just like, I'm gonna be fine working my, stable 9 to 5
Yep.
at this company, mid-sized company. It's not a Microsoft, whatever, but it's like, do you see these articles that are coming out every other day? Microsoft laying 6,000,
Yes,
laying
Intel too.
yeah, let me sit down in my like, mid-sized company that's, it's okay. Like to me, I don't feel like it's all that. Even at the height of like when everybody wanted to be like, at a FANG company. And for those that don't know, it's on Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, and I'm gonna just throw Microsoft in there. FANG.
Think.
I just never like, those interviews are just crazy for no reason. Like so many different difficult rounds. It's like I already finished college. Why am I like
No, literally.
just to work at a thing like think so it's just like what's the hype? And I
Mhm.
get also like, they pay big salaries and stuff, but when you really think about it, I probably have to live with mad roommate, like, a lot of roommates and like, the Bay just to, be comfortable with, rent over there and cost of living. So I feel like it kind of evens out. So what are your thoughts?
No, I 100% agree with all that. I feel like again, like going back to social media, like people love like I always like the little vlogs and like day in my lives. It's like of
Yeah.
a software engineer at Meta or software engineer at Amazon, and I'm like I honestly feel like it's just for like for show. It's like they record
Yeah.
these and then like they're like, okay, I have to get back to work like because I don't want to get laid off or something. So I'm
Right.
just like, and I was just thinking about this too, like those companies are just so big, like, and they have so much. Like Amazon has like Amazon, like their marketplace, and then they have Amazon like Prime Video, Kindle, so much other stuff, and it's just like
Mhm.
now there's so many people, and there's so many people who want to work there. So like
You're
one
literally
little
just a
mistake,
number. Yeah, like
yeah, it's just like you're easily replaced. It's like they have the
easy.
budget, they have the bandwidth to replace you.
Hmm.
And if you like accidentally deploy, a bug to prod and now that's on like the Amazon store, that's a I mean, there's so many people on Amazon every single day. Maybe
Right.
like
Yeah.
much more if you're on like a smaller company. Like it's no one's gonna die either ways, but sometimes they make you
Life
feel
goes
that
on.
way.
Oh, like that, the crowd, it was the crowd strike, like, thing that happened and like literally like the airlines, because it's like, it's tied to like Microsoft, and which is tied to like all these different softwares. It's like, it's just kind of crazy. I also feel like I've heard from people that have like worked at Amazon and some of those places where it's just like, yeah, the perks may be nice, but like they are overworked. Like they are
Yeah.
overworked. And I like my work-life balance, okay? I do. So,
I know, yeah. I also enjoy that, and I almost feel like like for how as big as the salary it is, it's kind of like it kind of ends up being like you're working two like two
mhm.
jobs that have like median like size salaries, so it's like
Yeah,
it all just evens out. So I don't know.
right.
I guess it's nice for the resume, I guess, but
Uh-huh. Oh, that was
whatever.
another one going back to like what I literally just said about that whole CrowdStrike incident and how it brought down like all these like systems and like it affected like the airlines, like all these different things. Like restaurants that are only like they're cashless and they're just card based are low key problematic because it's just like, what if your systems go down and then
Mhm.
what? You know what I mean?
Not only that, but it's like so inaccessible for people. Like, what if I want to go somewhere without my phone? Well, now I really can't. I mean, I
Hmm.
wasn't going to, but like now I really can't because people
Yeah.
want me to scan a QR code instead of asking me what I want for a drink. It's
Oh
like,
yes. Oh my gosh. So it's just like, so what are you here for? Like, like it's just like, so I have to scan, put in my order, and then like every little thing, I can't come ask you for like a drink or like water or something. I have to put an order in like my phone. Like, is this what it's come to? Like
and then they'll still say 20% surcharge for technology, and then like
bad
10 like and then you still got a tip. I'm like just like, what is even going on here? Like,
is
and
going
they
on.
just opened up a restaurant like that, like down the street from me, and it's all QR code. And actually, they don't even like bring you the drinks. Like, you have to get up, like get your own like water and all that stuff, like
Wow.
get your own silverware, and then like you just scan the QR code, and then you get your food. And I'm just like,
Oh
bro, you
wow.
have like no human interaction, and then on top of that, like you barely get human interaction when you're with whoever you're eating because now you guys are on your phones trying to figure out what you want to
Right.
eat. It's not
Exactly.
the vibe. I don't like it.
It's really not. And also, like, that reminds me, like, I was at a Walmart one time recently, and I was literally about to, like, because I always do self-checkout, like,
Yeah.
I was literally about to like start like scanning, and then all of a sudden all their like self-checkout systems were just down. And
Mhm.
so like it was down for a good like 20 minutes. So I'm just like, you know what? I just put the stuff back and like left because I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna come. Like they didn't know when it was gonna come back on because none of those, the people there knew how to troubleshoot or whatever. But it's just like, so they're only taking like checks. Or if they had an ATM. So if you, no, the ATMs were down because the systems were down. So it was
Yeah.
only checks. And of course, the, senior citizens were like, good to
Well, yeah, they,
go. I'm like, that's not the norm for me. But it's like, imagine that though. Like, like if I didn't have cash or, and I only just had a card or like, Apple Pay on my phone, then it's just like, then what? So yeah, a big store like Walmart and every like all their systems went down. So literally just check, like just to check that you could like, write and stuff.
yeah, now
So
they lost out on a bunch of money for that for trying to be so smart with the technology. It's like,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not worth it in my opinion.
Hmm.
I feel like your experiences, like being able to go like experience things, are like way more valuable than material items, which I think most people would agree with. But like, I also feel that like if you had the chance to like study abroad or something, like do it. Like do like take
Hmm.
that trip. The money will come back. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of that because
Yeah.
like the time will pass and
Hmm.
you'll never get it back, but like, if you spend the money, like it'll come back. You still have to come back to work.
Right.
Like, is it the best financial advice? Maybe not, but like I never regretted anywhere I've been. So I'm just like, you
Mm.
know what? Like I came back and I still went to work. And
Right. Because you got to study abroad, right?
yeah, I did. And
Hmm.
no regrets.
Right. I wish
So,
I got to do that. I feel like I was like too undecided my first year, so I was like, okay, I gotta lock in if I'm trying to graduate.
mhm.
But I like wish I could do that because I was like thinking about doing one of those like because I took like Spanish for like
Oh,
my
okay.
first 2 years in college, so I was like looking into one of those, kind of similar to one of the ones you did. It was gonna be like Grenada, like it was gonna be like
That's where I studied.
yeah, I don't know if it was the same program though. I don't remember like the name of the program, but it was gonna be like for like a semester. And so
Oh, okay.
it looked really fun. But I was looking into that one or like there was one in like Uruguay. I've been to Brazil and Brazil is very diverse depending on
Mhm.
where you're at. And like so I don't know. We'll see. But like maybe one day I'll make it over to Uruguay.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go to like the Grenada, but yeah, I just never got the chance to. So I just like, I like to live vicariously through those that have done the study abroad because I feel like it's like pretty cool.
No, yeah. It was 100% worth it. So if anyone's thinking about doing it, like just go, just make it work somehow. Like, I
Mhm.
know that's a privileged day, but it's like it's so worth it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Watching the World Cup is more exciting than the Super Bowl, but I'm African, so I really like watching like the World Cup because just I feel like it brings the world together, you know what I mean? And it's just like fun, like just to like watch like different people root for their countries and stuff. Like for me, like literally like the past few World Cups, I don't remember this past one. Um, because I don't even know if Ghana was qualified or if they like were qualified in this past World Cup, but the last couple of World Cups, Ghana and the USA are always in the same group. They're always in the same group. And I'm just like, oh, who am I rooting for? Who am I rooting for? Always rooting for Ghana though. But like,
Yeah.
once Ghana's out of there, there's just like, okay, I guess I'll root for the USA.
Yeah.
But once the USA's out of here, I'm just like, okay, what's another African country that's still in
Yeah.
here? But no, I love the World Cup. And this was in 2010 because that was the year of the World Cup that was in South Africa. I was actually in Ghana visiting for the summer
Oh,
and it was crazy. Like it was just people were just outside cheering whenever Ghana is playing. It's a party. Like it was a vibe. So I think the World Cup is next year.
yeah.
It's gonna be hosted here, but I think
Yeah.
the closest one is in like Missouri. And I'm just like why not Chicago? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like,
Literally. I'm all,
yeah, so I don't know. I might try to make a game just for the fun of it.
yeah. You definitely should. I also agree with that. Um, and it's like I'm not the hugest football fan, but it's
Yeah.
like I agree. Like you get to just see different like cultures even through the sport. I
Yeah.
remember it wasn't the World Cup, but it was the Euro Cup.
Oh,
And I was studying abroad during that time, and I was actually like
oh, the France, was it in France or they won?
yeah, I think it was like the finals was like in Germany, I think.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
actually don't quote, I don't know, don't quote me on it,
Yeah.
but Spain was in the final,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
I was in Spain at the time, and so
Uh-huh.
like everyone had gathered up at like the capital of, I went to Granada, so they were
Yeah.
at the capital there, and yeah, we got to be there when they won the whole thing, and like we were like it was crazy, but it was like that was one of the best like like I was just visiting Spain. I have no association to Spain, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay, go Spain. Like that
Right.
was cool. So
It
that
was
was really fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like, and it's funny because my husband, he loves football, like he really does. But I don't understand the rules of football. Like, I don't get how they get points. Because I would think like, oh, they like got a touchdown. Just like that's not a touchdown. I was just like, oh. I like watching the Super Bowl though for like the like performance,
Halftime,
you know,
yeah.
yeah, the halftime show. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, I'm lit for the World Cup. Or like if it's like the African Cup of Nations, like it's so hard for me to watch soccer games with Ghana because the way my chest, like it's just like I can't because they'll be giving me a heart attack. I'm like, oh, goal, oh, like it's just like man, I
Yeah.
can't.
Honestly, I also don't really know the rules of football, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's I'm like, oh,
I'm just like, go
go
team.
team.
Literally.
No, it's so funny. Okay, that's another thing too. And this kind of like relates to like because I watch a lot of reality shows. I'm sure a lot of people that know me know that about me. But I feel like people that go on reality dating shows, if they're saying like, they're there looking for love, I feel like they're lying. You're there for clout, like you are there
Oh, for
for
sure.
clout.
No, it's all for the cloud.
Yeah, like so stop, like just say that. You know what I mean? Like just say that.
And most of them just then end up turning into influencers because now they have that attention. And some
Mhm.
just like, not everyone has to be an
Oh my
influencer.
gosh, that's another unpopular opinion that I have. Like, like, does everybody need to be an influencer? Like, there's just so many of them at this point. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, can we just stop with that? And like, same with low-key vloggers. Like, I know sometimes I do like to watch vlogs, but I sometimes feel like the people that like that's their full-time job. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like
I just always imagine them like in Target, like, come on a Target run with me, like setting up the tripod,
yes.
walking out, like
Uh-huh.
pretending to look at something on the shelf, and then walking back, getting the tripod, and
Yeah,
then
I wonder how, yeah, I just think about like the setup, like when they're like filming themselves, like walking into a store, like do you have to like place, your camera or your phone down here and walk in, then you have to walk back out? Like that just sounds like it's so extra. And like I like to travel a lot and I always thought about like, oh, should I like, vlog and stuff? But honestly, like I even forget to take, no, I take a lot of pictures, don't get me wrong, but like I like don't really post in real time or like I don't even really like do all of that because I'm just like yeah, so I don't know, I just feel like it's just they're just doing the most. And I've seen recently people that like stream like on Twitch and stuff like that, streaming everything, like
yeah,
everything they're doing. I'm,
our
is this necessary?
And it's also like sometimes they just be a nuisance like to society. Like they go
Yeah,
into Walmart like pranking people, but no, they're just being annoying. It's like, come on.
yes.
Like let the people work like their
Exactly.
job, like come on.
No, for real, like it just does way too much. Okay, do you have another unpopular opinion?
If you're like doing projects like for your resume or something, but you only do projects that you think are gonna make yourself look good, like to a recruiter or something, like you're annoying because it's like do things that you like, do things that you're passionate about, and like expand upon them. Like
Uh-huh.
don't do meaningless like software for no reason. Like do stuff that you like to do, that you
Yeah.
want to talk about. And
Mhm.
I just like I'm sure there's so many weather apps out there. We don't need to do that. Okay, do something that is complex that you like and just make it a little bit more complex and work on it and make
Right.
it good. I don't know, but
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like people get caught up of like, oh, I need to make the next biggest thing because that's what
Right.
companies want to see, and I'm just like, Just do
Uh-huh.
something that you like to do and that you're passionate about so that
Yeah.
you can talk about it. But yeah, that's how I
Have
kind of
you, do you have like a favorite project you've worked on? Like outside of,
um
like work and stuff in school?
okay, now you're calling me out because
Oh,
honestly I
no, I was just wondering,
Okay, well, actually, I am gonna start working on one right now. My boyfriend and I want to make a app that is like about softball, where like you can
it's
see like the stats in real time and
funny.
like vote on what team you think is gonna win, or like see like latest softball news because you don't really like you see that for football and like for
Right.
baseball, but you don't really see that like much for women's sports. And like
Yeah.
I used to play softball, so I know about that, but like I would love to like expand that for women's sports.
Right. Yeah.
So that is something that we're actually thinking of making.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
haven't executed yet, but yeah.
yeah, no, that's cool because it's like it's something like interesting to you. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you're gonna be more like interested in actually putting in effort to like
Exactly.
making
Yeah.
it.